Hi everyone, welcome back to the GTL Labs YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing a critical aspect of procurement management, purchase order authorization in IFS applications. Effective purchase order authorization ensures that only approved purchases move forward, reducing financial risk, preventing unauthorized and enforcing internal controls. In organizations dealing with high-value transaction or multiple procurement teams, having a structured authorization process is essential for maintaining transparency and compliance with financial policies. Without it, businesses may experience budget overruns, financial mismanagement, or fraudulent transactions. To demonstrate how to set up a purchase order authorization rule, I will create a purchase order for my site. Now I'm going to add a purchase order line by selecting the relevant part. Once I save the purchase order, you can see its total value. The value of this purchase order is 85,000. At this stage, I can release the purchase order without any issues because there are no authorization rules currently set for this site. Now let's see how to add a purchase order authorization rule to this site. First, you need to configure the purchase authorization basic data. To do this, navigate to the purchase authorization basic data page. Then you need to add your user as an authorizer. Here you can specify whether the user will act as an authorizer or an acknowledger. And then save the settings. If you need an authorization group, you can create one here. Additionally, you can set up a routine template by navigating to the routine template ID and adding the authorization steps. Since I have assigned an individual person as an authorizer, I will specify individual here. Now I can add my authorizer and save the configuration. Next, go to the Purchase Order Authorization Rule page. Click New to add the Purchase Authorization Rule. Enter the authorization template ID, which should appear here automatically, and assign a priority for this rule. Now you can save the configuration. If you need to define a minimum value for authorization, you can specify it here. You can also assign the rule to specific sites. The authorization rule can be applied based on various factors including buyers, suppliers, supplier state groups, coordinators, project categories, and projects. In this case, I want the authorization rule to apply to all, so I will enable all toggles. Once these options are set to yes, you will notice that the respective tabs disappear because the rule is being applied globally. Now I will save the purchase order authorization rule and release it. Now let's create a new purchase order and add purchase order lines with the same quantity as before. Once I save the purchase order line, you will see that the net amount is automatically fetched again. Now when I try to release the purchase order, a warning message appears. The purchase order must be authorized before it can be released or confirmed. Additionally, the status indicates that authorization is required. To proceed, navigate to the Purchase Order Authorization window where you will see the pending purchase order. Select the purchase order and click Authorize or Acknowledge. Once the purchase order is authorized, it will no longer appear on this page. Now I can return to the purchase order and refresh it. You will notice that the authorization required status has been removed. When I attempt to release the purchase order again, it is successfully released. By setting up purchase order authorization rules, businesses can automate approvals, enhance accountability, and improve financial governance. If your organization handles multiple purchase orders, implementing approval workflows like these can drastically reduce risks and improve efficiency. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to GTL Labs for more content like this. Do you have any thoughts or questions? Feel free to share them in the comment section. We would like to hear from you.